pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. Those Denver Nuggets can really crash the boards, Shaq. How do you control what they're able to do rebounding on both ends of the floor?
Three ways, Ernie. Number one, you cannot take any mental breaks on defense. Number two, never assume that your teammate is going to get the ball. You have to box out, go get the ball yourself. And number three, you can definitely not leak out on this team. No way, no how. Don't even think about it.
We thank you for tuning in. For Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Pepsi Center as the Nuggets look to grab a win here in downtown Denver, Colorado. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off a good outing against the Pacers in Indiana.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The chosen one out there with A-Train. Then there's Shake and Bake. Then it's Elliott. And it's the general in at the 3. Reed misses. Here's A-Train. A 17-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Sinks the three-pointer. A-Train's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter. You know, the Grizzlies are the kind of team that perhaps fans around the league can overlook or undervalue or even forget about at times, but they're always going to be there because they're tough, they're physical, and they're talented.
Here's the general. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's the chosen one. Elliott misses.
That's an easy shot there. It's a shot that he should make more often than not.
To the inside, Norris, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The general passes to Elliott. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Yeah, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Memphis moving that ball around. The general passes to A-Train. Here's the general. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the chippy right there.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's the waiter. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
Some people might call him vertically challenged, but tell you what, his size didn't hurt him on that rebound.
The chosen one passes to the general. Launches it. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Reed. Here's the Cobra. Back to Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's the waiter. Rebounded by McGee.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now the pass to Elliott. Now McGee inside. That's good.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's the Cobra. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Norris, the pass to Z. Buries it down low. Here's the chosen one. Passes to A-Train. Here's the chosen one. Pass to A-Train. 13 feet away. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him if he had a plan for all the speed he'll be up against, and he told me a key would be transition defense, saying speed shows up most in the transition game, and we feel if we take that away from them, we have a major advantage. Back to you guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Rain Man, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Nuggets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. To the wing on the left. Magician passes to Carroll. Here's Big Red. Shot clock at 5. Here's Garbage Man. Rebounded by Elliott. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And the pass to Baylor. Here is Skinny. Passes to Baylor. That's good.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
No luck. And the Grizzlies going the other way now and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And predictably, they came out on top in the season series last year. We'll see if it's any different this time around.
And as Steve brought up, the outcome of the series between these teams wasn't a surprise given how they, Clark, each finished the year.
You're right all over it, Kevin. I mean, there was success on one side and then the disappointment of missing the playoffs on the other side.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Well, guys, you go back to last season, and this is a team that hit just 74% of its free throws. I know they'd like to see that number go up.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And so Clark nails both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Dishes to Carroll. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Garbage Man. Right at the free throw line. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Rain Man. To the right side. Here is Skinny. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Skinny's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Grizzlies lead by 11. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
jealous and rich your team out. All these got something to reach. So all hippies can fund me while I'm on my boat party trying to succeed. Skateboard, big. Ladies and gentlemen. Can I have it like that? Can I have it like that? Can I have it like that? Can I have it like that?
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. We've got the Beast, garbage man out there with the Dude. Then it's Jones, and it's Carroll in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Now here's Jones to the left side wing. Hall. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Here is Fields. His last outing, he had 8 points. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. Here is Garbage Man. 8 points his last outing. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here is Garbage Man. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. That drops.
Well, another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here. So I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy 2 and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Shorty, he's checked in for Barton. Z comes in for Smooth. And it's the Cobra in for Garbage Man. Here's the Dude. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The general passes to Fields. Here's the quick. And it's Denver with the rebound.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Now the pass to Hall. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Second, the Grizzlies.
Seems like their whole team is in a great rhythm from the three-point line right now. They've put on a display from long range.
And the first one at the line is good. Silks checked in for Jones. And so he hits both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The general passes to A-Train. Now here is Fields. He's tightly guarded. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Shorty. The shot misses.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
And power down the jam.
My, oh my, oh my. Did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a statement, you're right.
Yeah, not backing down at all right there.
The Nuggets trail by 11. The Cobra passes to Norris. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for Shorty.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Reed is checked in for Denver. The waiter comes in for the Dude. Then for the Grizzlies, Elliott comes in for the Quick. And it's the chosen one in for the Wizard. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. The chosen one passes to the general. Here's the chosen one. McGee trying to break free. From outside, off the mark. Pass to the waiter. He dishes it to Reed. The second effort. Can't hit. And Memphis the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Here's the waiter. Here's Norris. Off with the layup.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
The Nuggets trail by 9 to the right side. Reed the pass to Norris. The Nuggets moving the ball around. There's the dish to Reed. There's the pass to the Cobra. Just 4 to shoot. Tipped away.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's A-Train. 7 points in the game. Here's the general. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Kicks to Reed. Pass to Norris. Here's the waiter. Here's the Cobra. Cranes the three-pointer.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
1:39 left in the first half of basketball. The chosen one passes to the general. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. And another miss by Memphis. The Nuggets trail by 6. To the wing on the left. Pass to the waiter. Free throw line jump shot, and he gets it to go.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's the chosen one. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. A-Train, the pass to the chosen one. And again, Memphis no good. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. The pass to the waiter. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Norris. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McGee. The good-looking shot from the wing. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Reed the pass to Norris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Here's the Cobra. And again, Denver with the triple. And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Looking at the game for Shorty, he has 8 points, and he's picked up 1 dime.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. They've got the general. Elliott is out there with Shake and Bake. Then it's the chosen one, and it's A-Train in at the 2 spot. Here's the general. 5 to shoot. Here's A-Train. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Here's the chosen one. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The general passes to Elliott. He tries for 3, and that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Out to the right wing. The waiter passes to Reed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Feeds it to McGee. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. You take a look at the A-Train, among the league leaders, 4th in scores.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
Smooth checked in for Denver.
Having a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in opponent points per game, 4th in lowest turnovers per game. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
I just like the way they got after it defensively. You talked about the fact they were in the top 5 in the league in opponents' points per game. So this is a club that had a plan each and every night, and they executed that plan. They played really hard. They played together. They covered up for one another. And all in all, that was an excellent defensive club.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Norris, the pass to Reed. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carroll. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Here's the chosen one. He's got 5. And he banks in the layup. The chosen one's got 7 points.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Carroll kicks to Reed. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Denver scoring again.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to the chosen one. Here's A-Train. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's the general, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The feed now to Carroll. He kicks to Reed. Here's Shorty, guarded by McGee. Here's Norris, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The chosen one passes to the general. Here's the chosen one. The pass to the general. Plenty of space. And another basket for Memphis.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Pass to Reed. Pass to Norris. Lets it go from 14.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Pass to Elliott. Here's the chosen one. He's got 7. Here's A-Train. Shot denied. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Big group substitution here for Denver. Martin's checked in for Shorty. Magician comes in for Reed. Hall's checked in for Z. And it's Garbage Man in for the waiter. The Nuggets trail by 8. That is good. Garbage Man's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Rain Man. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
The first one falls. The Nuggets making a switch here. Jones is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And so here's Denver. 8-point game. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. It's intercepted. The pass to Magician. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Nuggets in second.
Yeah, it was an impressive campaign for their big men, and I thought the whole team did a really nice job of getting bodies on people and really boxing out.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Here's Rain Man. Inside, stolen. Passes to Garbage Man. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Garbage Man's got 6.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Pass to Skinny. He feeds it to Clark. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Grizzlies have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And that one falls for Clark. And so Clark nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside, Jones. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Skinner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Skinny's got his 3rd basket of the night.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Now here's Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Garbage Man. And again, it's Denver.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
And he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
The pass to Magician. Down low. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Big Red's checked in for the dude. The Quickies checked in for Memphis. And he can't hit the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Rain Man. Here's Bailey. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. To the right side. Here is Garbage Man with 1 on the clock. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Grizzlies lead by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. The Nuggets trail by 8. Smooth out there with Silk. And it's the Cobra. And there's Big Red. And it's Z at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Carroll. Here's the Cobra. Here's Z. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Z's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Denver. Memphis leading by 6. Rain Man passes to Fields. Here is Skinny. Dishes to Fields. Pass to Skinny. 6 on the shot clock. Count it from 12. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. And Denver has possession. The Cobra passes to Carroll. Here's the Cobra. To the wing on the left. Pass to Norris. Here's the Cobra. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Here is Skinny. From the low block, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
So it's Denver now. They trail by 7. The Cobra passes to Norris. Here's the Cobra. Fields covering. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Takes a three. The shot misses.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
That's good. And it's 6 points for the Quick.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Cobra passes to Carroll. Here's Big Red. The pass to Z. Can't hit, and it's Memphis the other way.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Passes it to the Quick. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
A different look for Denver. Shorty, he's checked in for Big Red. Reed comes in for Silk. The Waiters subbed in for the Cobra. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's head coach was going over with his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Now, here is Reed. Great open look there. And it's 7 points for the Waiter. Here's the chosen one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he converts the late. The chosen one's got 9 points here in the second half.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
The Waiter passes to Reed. And he overshot that one, missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Pass to the chosen one. Here's A-Train. Here's the General. And there's the pass to the chosen one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. Up top, Reed. Out to the right wing. Passes to the Waiter. Shoots a three. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
It's tipped. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Carroll's running and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Denver, Carroll. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Carroll.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Carroll hits them both. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're leading by 8. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
The Cobra is checked in for Denver. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through the Cobra. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's the Waiter. Hands the 12-footer. The Waiter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Here's the general. Reed covering. Here's the chosen one. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. That's good.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 10. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. The waiter passes to Reed. 1:22 left in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Pass to the general. Here's the chosen one. Reed covering. Here's A-Train. The pass to the general. No good on the triple. Nuggets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Now the dish to Reed. Shot on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Passes to the general. Here's A-Train. Pass to the chosen one. Shot clock at 6. Here's A-Train. And it's Denver with the rebound. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, buddy.
Not enough time and just too big of a deficit for this team.
Here's the chosen one. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, the chosen one.